Alright, welcome everyone to another massive unboxing. This thing is 55.1 pounds, or 25 kilos if you're using the metric system like civilized humans. So welcome, this is another unboxing, like I said. This is the C332DN from OKI. OKI? I don't know. It's a laser printer. This is a color laser printer, in fact. And currently it's about $200 on Newegg. Amazon might be more expensive, dunno. I didn't check. I think they're technically about $350 retail price, so that'll get you a little bit of a deal. So yeah, basically it's a small-ish laser printer. I say small-ish because, well, laser printers aren't really ever small, but this one's relatively compact. I think a lot of this is packing material, but the main bulk of it is the printer, and it's very heavy. As are most laser printers. I used to work in the IT sort of industry for a while, and I always dreaded taking these out of the box and setting them up because they were always heavy. Just some specs to throw at you. It's got a little LCD screen. This one is networked. It does not have Wi-Fi, but it does have a network jack. You could definitely set up something like a router or something else as an access point that you could plug this into to make it wireless, but this model does not have Wi-Fi. Just throw a couple other specs at you. Black print speed's about 31 pages a minute, and color is just slightly less at 27. And it does all the normal print things. It prints stuff. It prints all kinds of weird stuff. The D stands for duplex, so it does print front and back, which is pretty cool. It actually has a 10-100-1000 Ethernet port, in case you cared. Okay, let's get unboxing. Always remember, kids, use the appropriate tool for this job, like an unprotected razor blade. Okay, this monolith is out of the box. It's actually a really compact size. If you've ever messed with laser printers before, you would know that most of them are massive. Even like the personal ones, they're huge. So this one's actually pretty good size. Okay, so we're up a little closer here. You can see that the printer is now nice and unboxed. The paper actually just kind of comes out here and lays on the top. There is a little doodad here that you can use to sort of prop up the paper if you want. And so we're going to get to pulling the stuff off. Get this out. Oh boy. Open that up. All of the print cartridges are here, obviously. And if you don't know, laser printers are actually kind of good if you can afford to buy them, which the consumables are expensive. I'll just be straight up with you on that. And the printers themselves are expensive. You know, you can buy an inkjet printer for like $30 or something, right? And these are obviously more expensive. The cartridges are also hugely expensive. $100 is usually about what you're going to do for each one of the toner cartridges. So that's not great. But essentially, once you bought this, if you don't print very much, you pretty much have it forever because, it doesn't really wear out, and this is, the cartridges are powder in LaserJet printers, so really, you don't have to worry too much about, it wearing out or stuff evaporating. So we're going to go ahead and pull these off. And it looks like the cartridges are already unlocked. So, let's see. Okay. Slide lock to the left, so we actually have to lock these in place, like such. Okay. So those are all locked in now. I guess we need to pull this out. Okay. So to give you kind of a spiel, you can lift this entire thing out. Ta-da. And that's all your toner cartridges. And you can set it back in. It's actually pretty easy to get in and out, which is really nice. Individual cartridges, you just unlock and lift. Lift them up and out, like that. So that's pretty straightforward. Same with all the others, they just unlock and lift out. Like I said, these cartridges are about $100 a piece, so they're not cheap. We'll see how long they last. I don't know if I'll be able to get you guys an accurate page count on how long this thing lasts. I don't print that much, so we'll find out. But anyway, you can also open this up and pull the heating element out. So it's actually easily serviceable, which is something you don't see a lot in these laser printers, just for the record. And this is actually pretty cool, as it just lifts up like a big hood on a car and clips into place. This printer does not come with a USB cable. I think they pretty much just said, you know what guys, just plug it into the network like a normal civilized human. So there you have that. There's a tray in the back here for manual feed. Very similar to a lot of printers. You feed the paper in manually here. Otherwise that goes up. The interesting thing about this, and I'm trying not to be super boring with a printer review, I used to work on these a lot, so I'm actually kind of nerdy about printers in a way. When it duplexes, it's one of the printers that actually prints the page out. Wow. Page comes out, pulls it back in, turns it over, and prints on the other side. You can kind of tell because it doesn't actually have a bump out on the back for where the page would turn over internally, so it actually comes out, sucks it back in the other way, and prints on the back. Boy, that's exciting. And here's the door on the back. Ta-da! There's a printer port and a USB port back there. So yeah. There's an extra little port over here. No idea what that's for. They don't document it. No idea. So coming back around to the front, it actually looks pretty good for a laser printer, to be honest. Most of these are pretty boring. So if we open up the front, you can see again where the manual feed tray is. Get all this packing material out. This thing can do a whole bunch of different sizes of paper. So we got this little thing that comes out. It can go narrow, print business cards, all that crap. So, yep. So that's pretty cool. And then of course you have your standard paper tray at the bottom. Nothing too fancy there. It's a paper tray, folks. So there we are. I'm going to try to plug this in. See if we get some light from this thing. Don't worry guys, they have an app, just in case you want a mobile print. You can download that from the App Store. I'm not going to tell you how to use an app. Also, none of the information they provide tells us what this port is on the side where the wire comes out. I assume it's for some sort of magic accessory of some type, but they don't say. So who knows? Alright, let's plug it in. It only comes with a power cable, like I said before. There's also a DVD for drivers, which is strange. I'll be honest, this probably sounds weird. There's probably some people out here who are more printer aficionado than I am, even though I worked on them a lot. I've never really heard of OKI very much. I've heard of OCE, but not OKI. So, I don't know. I'm gonna plug this in. I am loading some paper into the beast and powering it up. And there you go. Oh, it's on. We are running. And it's making noise. It's angry. It is telling me that all the cartridges are full. And there's about how much noise it makes, in case you're curious. It actually isn't really that loud if you think about laser printers in general. It's action time. It's making noise. I think it's getting ready to print. It's happening for real now. Oh, here it goes. And there you go. We printed a thing. Isn't that exciting? So I'm gonna print a couple more interesting things from this printer once I get it set up and on the network and all that. Once it's warmed up, it actually prints pretty fast, as you can see. But it does take it a bit to warm up. Also, hopefully it didn't. Hopefully you didn't see that, but it is making the studio lights flicker a bit. I think this thing uses some power. I probably shouldn't have just plugged it into the same circuit I have everything else on. Oops. But anyway, that's the unboxing of the OKI C332DN laser printer. And if you have any questions or comments, leave them below. If you guys want a review of this, I'll try really hard to print a bunch of stuff, but let me know, comment section below, because I don't really know what the general gist of long-term review is for one of these. So anyway, I hope you enjoyed this video, or at least you're not asleep. Thanks for watching. Yeah. And I'll see you again next time.